And as a nation, we were enticed.
Yeah, by the heathen and by these false philosophies. You know, these different false gods. Yeah. All this bullshit.
We were enticed, and we went off, and we suffered the consequences. You know.
I want to add to this. Even to this day, we're still our people, our nation as a whole is still enticed, and is still continuing to be enticed.
That's why we
take this and let's go back. This is the new normal. You just gotta take this and where that we'll go back to how it was. And it ain't ever going. Then what? 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, well, we're not gonna go exactly back.
No.
You know,
Or even
we're not going. We can't go back because it's mutating.
Even worse is a lot of these people that lost their job or, you know, took the whatever. Yep. Now they got the well, it's not constitutional. Yeah, the mandate is not. Yeah, so it blocked the shit.
Yep. So you basically got fucked.
Yep.
Serpent fucked you.
You got bamboozled.
So that's why we gotta constantly praise Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai for waking us up. For now we shook off that dust.
Yeah.
You know, we're no longer in that confusion. You know, now we see clearly. Okay, now we know we have purpose. Now we know what we gotta do. And who we gotta call on. Okay, now we know the names. We're standing up on our feet. You know, an exceeding great army.
That's what's putting fear on this devil.
Yep.
It says great fear fell upon them which saw them. You know? Because now he no longer has that firm grip upon us like he once had. We no longer lean upon him that smite us. We will not stay upon him that smite us. But now we're staying upon the Holy One, the Most High, Yahweh. He doesn't like that at all. He doesn't like that. He doesn't have that firm grip with us. The Lord is basically pulling the yoke off.
Yeah. He don't like that we're not dependent on him anymore.
Hey,
exactly.
You like what? I don't want to offend nobody by saying this way.
Say it, fuck.
But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. If you have children, you gonna be happy with your kids going to another man to teach you or to give you. You know, when you there, or your wife. That's where I was gonna go next. That's where I was gonna go next. Your wife going into another man to get certain things like cutting it
their residence.
Yeah. What's his name?
Juanita.
Because the Lord said He is married unto us. You know, so if we go to another man for correction, for directions, you know, we're committing spiritual adultery now.
Yeah.
We're cheating.
No.
You know? So
whack low-level ass niggas, man. What are we doing?
To a pimp. You're running over to a pimp.
This nigga, he's lower than a pimp. This nigga's like a
caveman,
yeah. Like a pedophile caveman.
Yeah.
You know, just
slowly ass.
Well, the Lord said that He delivered us into the most wicked of the earth. You know? So you're going to the worst of the worst for understanding how to live your life. You know, how do I become a better person? No, you're not. You're not going to be taught right by the serpent.
Base man.
Exactly, base man. So you know, we, the remnant, Lord willing, we are those men. We're no longer going to this man to tell us how to live. You know, we no longer depend on this man and his system. You know, we're unplugging from this system. You know, we're following this new system.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve that thou mayest see.
Alright, so now we put on those beautiful garments, which is the truth. You know? Now, as long as we remain in this, our garment is going to be white. You know? Unblemished. You know? That's what this truth brings unto you. Okay? It gives you that understanding, the eyesight to see. It gives you a spiritual flashlight to see, to navigate through all the darkness in this world. You know?
Jeremiah chapter 30, and verse 8, it says, "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." I mean,
Yeah.
the Lord is, he's loosening up the bonds that we've been in. And it's starting spiritually.
Yeah.
So Esau doesn't have that firm grip upon us anymore.
Hey, it starts spiritually with really our minds.
Yeah,
Because that's
Yahweh Shai
the
said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Con.
So this devil can't lie to us, because we going to call it bullshit out in a millisecond. You know? Like, Esau knows he can't bullshit the elect. That's why he's going to try everything in his power to try to deceive the elect. That's why he's coming with even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders.
You know, his fear tactics are not going to work on the elect.
No.
Because he plays on the flesh,
The fear mongering.
putting that fear on you, but we no longer fear Esau or what man can do unto us.
That's it.
You know, we fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
We're going to do as he says.
Yep. It says, verse, I'll read through 9. It says, "But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them." Because basically, we have our kings. You know, you're not our king, man. Even though you're the ruler of this current world, you're the king of this world, but you're not our king.
How many times these niggas gonna say, "I have no king but Caesar"? They said it to Titus in Greece. They said it to Caesar in Rome.
God, hey, you're trying to take us by force. You know, you're trying to take us by force. So, hey, no, we are. What is that word when you're giving unto a man betrothed? We are betrothed unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So we're crying out. We're actually crying out.
Yeah, and these guys, the 2/3 ain't gonna cry out.
Hey, they're allowing this devil to knock them up with his potions.
Right. There you go.
He's flipping their sleeve up and he's busting all in.
Legs wide open. You know?
Spread eagle.
Legs wide open, bro. Legs wide open.
All them little nanites out. That's the devil's sperm cell. Just swimming all in your shit, man.
I see where this is going.
Hey,
Hey,
you gotta sometimes you gotta put it that way.
Yeah,
Man. Jake ain't crying out, man.
Crying out with it.
They enticing others to be with it, man. We're the main ones that's telling you, man, don't trust this damn devil, man. Even other Israelite groups, they didn't bow down, man. They got bust off in too. You know? So what you think is gonna happen, man?
Funny, because the suspect ones too that we suspect may have taken the bag.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's not a coincidence.
Basically, you didn't sold yourself like a whore. It says, verse 10, it says, "Therefore fear not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I make a full end of thee, so I can yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure. But I will correct thee in measure and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. Okay? So basically the Lord is setting us in order. All right, that remnant that He's separated for Himself, that will not bow their knee to the image of Baal, He's setting them in order. We're being corrected in measure, man, so that He won't have to destroy the whole nation. That's why it says in Amos, the 9th chapter, He's going to sift the house of Israel among all nations, as a corn sifted in the sea, and not the least grain shall fall upon it. But therefore the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
In the 8th verse, He said,
His eyes are upon a sinful kingdom. He will destroy it off the face of the earth.
Utterly, and not destroy the whole house.
He will not utterly destroy the whole house of Jacob.
That's right.
All right, so we're being corrected in measure.
Right.
So the Lord is severing out His elect right now, and that's those who are being gathered by the word. You know, all the tribes coming together through the ministry. You see, and that's the beginning of us being restored. Basically, the Lord is breaking that yoke off of us.
Putting that,
He's returning the captivity by breaking us free through this word, man.
Brother quoted Ezekiel 37. That's breath of life. Going to the nose.
Going into us.
These chains that had us captive in our mind have been broken off.
God.
We might be still here in the flesh, we're still here in Babylon, you know, but spiritually, we're free.
And we're leveling up in the spirit.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna get to the point where overnight, brothers can start waking up and that power can be done, bro. That's what He's really anticipating, man.
Right.
Because they know we're the princes of the power, man. Any day, brothers can wake up with that power. Then it's game over. These nations they're pretty much gonna know. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, and the best part is you're not able to entice us with the bullshit. Like I was speaking about earlier, you can't entice us with the bullshit. Then when we get the power, you know you can't entice us with bullshit. You know, we're not with that, and we're gonna execute. What it say? Ready to revenge. Was it unrighteousness, obedience? When it talks about breaking the stronghold, ready to revenge obedience of the Most High. I think that's what that was at. One of those about the
Disobedience.
Yeah, disobedience. Yeah, by correcting it.
Yeah, once the Lord gives this man that power, it's game over for you heathen. You know? No weapon formed against us is going to prosper. Think about that. You know? Brothers always make edifying videos of brothers when we get that power. So we envision it. We want it. You know, we thirst for that.
Yeah.
You know? We ravage that moment. You know?
I read that scripture in Romans 8. It said, for the whole creation groaning for the manifestation of the sons of power. Yeah, that manifestation is that change. Okay? When we're changed into that righteous mind with 100% righteousness written in us, the bodies come with that. Corruption cannot inherit. Corruptible bodies cannot inherit incorruption. You know? So to have an incorruptible mind, we have to have incorruptible bodies.
Yep.
That's right. That's man.
Yeah.
See, Esau, he had his grip as long as we were corruptible.
Yeah.
We were, you know, when we're corrupted, you know, we're subject to vulnerability.
Damn.
But once we become incorruptible, and it's impossible for us to be corrupted, we're not vulnerable to no form of temptation.
God. What's that?
Demons that he conjure up on the left-hand side is not going to work. Like it says in the Numbers 23, there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Yeah, God.
You know, I mean, that's kind of already what it is on a surface level. Because the fact that this devil is doing all